y'all. It is Sunday. I'm about to go. I had an appointment today to resume my laser hair removal. So when I got pregnant, before I got pregnant, I was doing laser hair removal treatments because I do suffer from PCOS, and one of my symptoms from the PCOS is I grow facial hair, like here, not really the mustache area, but really mainly underneath the neck and like my sideburns, like all underneath here. So you can tell I have like the ingrown pigmentation underneath my neck as well. So when I discovered the laser hair removal route, it actually helped with the pigmentation. I didn't have to plug, tweeze, or any of that, because that's what literally I was doing. I was plucking every minute, tweezing. It was crazy. I'm like over it. I was so over it. And one day, yeah, I'm just over it. Like I was over the tweezing and plucking, and actually it caused more harm doing that, like, because you get the ingrowns as well. So when I started doing it, it was great. I was doing it for like, I want to say 7-8 months, and I really seen a big difference. I literally threw all my tweezers away. I mean, I kept one, my real good one, and I didn't have to like pluck or tweeze. So, and then when I got pregnant, I had to stop, and then I thought that I couldn't resume it after I had the baby because I was still nursing. I am still nursing, and I called, and the lady was like, "Oh yeah, you can still get it done if you're nursing." And I was like, "Oh really? Schedule me an appointment." So you know what? This is the day. So I'm gonna I'll bring you guys along on the journey so you guys can see, and I'll get into more details as far as my PCOS and the side effects that I suffered from, because everyone with PCOS, their journey is different. You know, some people may have excessive weight gain, and some people, absent cycle. Mine's are absent cycles. Well, not since I had the baby. Since I cut meat totally out of my diet. And I'm going to actually do another video on that too. Once I cut meat out of my entire diet, my cycle started coming on regularly, like monthly. Like, because before I was going a whole year without a cycle, or once a year I was having a cycle, or sometimes it was like 2 cycles a year, and my doctor was like, "No, that's not healthy. Like, you can start going into premenopausal." And I was like, "Oh no." And I'll give you guys the tips and the tricks that work for me, and it may work for you. So yeah, so this is me. I'm just taking you guys on the journey. You guys hear baby girl in the background because I'm dropping her off to my sister's house so that I can go ahead and get this procedure done. It's the longest you'll be in there is 15, max 20, less 10 minutes. So minimum 10 to 20 minutes. So, all right, you guys stay tuned. Say hi, Nana. Yeah, so I'm gonna bring you guys on the journey. Let me drop her off real quick. We're here. It's so pretty looking. Gonna get that taken care of. Self-care is the way, okay? Was before. Okay, perfect. But it's thicker. Yes. It's definitely bad. Hey guys, I'm back. So it literally took like less than 10 minutes to get the service done. It's because I'm only getting my upper, like underneath my chin area done, because that's my problematic area. And my underarms, I mean, I got them done in the past, but now like the hair grows so faint, like I barely even shave. Like I'm telling you, I barely even shave underneath my arms. So I'm so glad that I'm back at doing this, because I just, like, you know, you get self-conscious. You got the hair growing, you feel like a whole dude. And I told you guys that, you know, I have PCOS, which is polycystic ovarian syndrome. It's a hormonal imbalancement. And a lot of women have it and don't even know about it. And some people don't even get diagnosed until way later. I didn't get diagnosed until I was, I want to say, 21. Yeah, 2021. So, and now, yeah, it's been 20 years since my diagnosis, because I'm about to be 41 on Wednesday. No, yeah, Wednesday. Yeah, no, Tuesday. I'm tripping. Oh Lord, on the 29th. So, yeah, I want to just get back in the routine of doing my self-care, taking care of me, because I feel like I just been on mommy duty, like mommy mode, like, and I know the mode is never gonna go away, but it's just like getting back to myself, getting back in a routine of taking care of me, and not just taking care of the baby. So I'm starting to feel good about everything. I started back working out 2 weeks ago. So, and I said that, you know, like, I'm gonna just do this, not put so much pressure on myself, because I feel like we put so much pressure on ourselves as far as, you know, to lose weight, to like look good. And I'm just gonna do this just to keep my state of mind together, and, you know, to get back into me, because before I used to do everything effortlessly. Like, I wasn't even thinking about, getting myself together for anybody, which I really don't care what nobody be thinking about me. I really don't. But it's really like, I'm my biggest critic. We're all our own biggest critic. So trying to keep the chatter in my head down, like, you're fine, girl, you just became a mom. And yeah, my sister told me that. She was like, you need to chill, like, you just became a mom, you need to relax, like, take it one day at a time. And that's literally what I'm doing, because I'm so used to looking at myself in a certain way, a certain body shape, and I'm like, wait, I'm not there yet anymore. I'm not there. So I'm just gonna take this one day at a time, so that I can start making progress. And I've already felt like I'm making progress with the working out, so I'm gonna keep that going. Last week I worked out, like, I want to say 3 times a week, and that's what I'm going to start, 3 times a week for a whole month. And then I'm going to add, after the next month, I'm going to add an additional day to it, so it'll be 4 days and 5 days, and then I'm going to stop at 5 days, because I used to work out 5 to 7 days out of the week. So, and with PCOS, the symptoms never go away. You can control it and manage it, but they never go away. Like, yeah, even though I'm getting the laser hair removal, the hair is still gonna grow. It's not gonna grow as much. I'm not gonna have to tweeze and pluck as in wax as much. But so I'm happy about that. Like, and the girl, she just said that it wasn't bad. Like, because in my head, I'm like, oh man, I feel like I'm growing a whole beard underneath my chin. And she was like, no, you're actually not that bad. She was like, yeah, because I feel like once I started breastfeeding, like the last month of my pregnancy, that's when the hair really started coming back, like, excessively. But she reassured me. She was like, no, it's actually not as bad as you think. So yeah, maybe it's just all in my head. I'm telling you, we're our own worst enemy a lot of the times. So I actually going to, like, probably add another area, like my sideburn area, to this treatment. And because I paid for this like a while back, and then you keep going. You get so many sessions, and I had to stop mine. So I'm sure they're gonna approach me about extending my package, which is okay. Like, I'm cool with that because it's something for me. And my next thing I would like to do is to get my eyebrows microbladed. And yeah, so because I'm tired of that routine too. Every morning doing my eyebrows, either I'm penciling them in or I'm tinting them. And today I did tint. It was quicker than the penciling in. But if you have PCOS, or if you have like a hormonal imbalancement, I do definitely suggest that you do get laser hair removal if you suffer with hairs that are facial hairs that's growing in. It is 10 out of 10 when I come in here. And I go to Simber Laser. I'll put the information in the description. I go to Simber Laser. I don't know how I found them, but it was the bomb. My girl who normally used to do it, she's not here anymore. So this girl really didn't let me like record like that. So what I'm going to do, just so that you guys can see how the process is, I'm going to insert an older video that I did prior to when I got pregnant, so you guys can see the whole steps and the whole routine. Because she used to let me record. Like, we used to be in there acting, we used to be in there having a good time. Like, but this girl, she was kind of like, oh no, can't record. I'm like, okay, it is what it is. So I had to respect her wishes and her rules. So I didn't record. But I will definitely insert from when I was coming before. I took a lot of videos back then, and just to track my progress and track how my before and after and what I came along. So, and like, as you guys can see, they literally just targeted this area right here. This is what was in my package, like this underneath the chin and everything here, and my underarms. But I told them don't worry about the underarms because the hair literally doesn't even grow there anymore. I wish the same for but your hormones, you can't change that. The hormones, they gonna induce that hair, get that hair stimulating and growing. So there's nothing I can do about that. Just get it removed and start the process all over again, which I'm glad. I'm so glad. So yes, ladies, if you need it, get it done. Get it done. Get it done. Simber Laser. I will put the information in the description. And thank you for coming on along with this journey. And one of my next videos, I'll go into details as far as my PCOS is concerned and what I do to not treat, because it's never going away. PCOS, if you have it, you have it. That's something you're gonna have forever. You can treat and manage the symptoms, but it's not going away. It's a hormonal imbalancement. So, and I'll tell you guys what I did. I'll drop another video regarding that. And thank you for coming along with this journey with me. I really appreciate it. And I will see you guys later. Love ya. Wee!